Good morning, children. Hope you all are hale and happy and taking very good care of yourself. Welcome to Session 1, Social Studies Paper 2, Chapter 21, Disaster Management. In today's session, we are going to learn human induced disaster, road accidents, and rail accidents. Human induced disaster. Induced means give rise to or bring about, and disaster means a sudden accident or a natural catastrophe that causes great damage or loss of life. There are various other reasons that led to the large scale destruction. Some reasons or some causes are which was natural and some causes are man made. Now, in this lesson, we have to understand that how can we reduce the loss of life or severe damage. Now, first, when we are starting, we'll start with the man-made reasons or man-made causes which leads to a disaster. First one is unplanned growth of cities. Second, lack of proper drainage facility. And third one is increased population, etc. Unplanned growth of cities. It means as most of the people from the villages they are migrant and they have started living in the cities and towns where the people are not planning that which resources is going to be get exhausted if they are growing or they are settled down on the particular place. Then lack of proper drainage facility. Always sanitation plays a vital role in the development of not only the personal hygiene and all that, even for the development of a particular place. When the people are not having a proper drainage facility to drain out water, definitely it's going to be get mixed with a fresh drinking water. It can create the health hazards, as well as when there is a sudden downpour of rain. So if the drainage system is not proper, it can create a havoc to the city. Third one is increased population, etc. As population is increasing day by day and the density of population is increasing in particular area, because of lack of basic amenities or public amenities, definitely the disasters can be occur. If we look all the causes, all of them are human induced, and if we are more careful about them, many such disasters can be prevented. So, we can say that natural hazards are not always natural because human beings play a major role in inducing them. So, somehow natural disasters or obviously these are the natural phenomena, we cannot stop it, but we can take a precaution. But when you are observing this unplanned growth of cities, proper lack of proper drainage facility and increased population, anyhow, these are considered as the man-made problems which was making such type of disaster. The disasters that are caused because of human negligence or deliberately by an individual or a group can be termed as human made. The disasters cause the most in terms of human suffering, loss of life, and long term damage to a country's economy and productive capacity. Obviously, when a negligence was done by the human being, it is going to be get disaster. It is going to be create the problem not only for the problem or suffering for a long run in a life of a person. Either it will be a loss of life or it will be creating a damage in a long term of life, as well as it affect the economy and productivity of that particular place. Now, under the man-made, these are we having accident-related disasters. Road, rail, and air accidents are some of the disasters that take place on a day-to-day basis. Rapid development and expansion of road networks for better connectivity and the increase in number of motor vehicles have led to a substantial rise in levels of both passengers and freight movement. The number of road accidents and fatalities has also been growing in recent years. As we are living in a globalization era, so there is a need to have a continuous interaction. Definitely, roadways, railways, and airways, these are the mediums of transport through which we can reach to the place with more comfort. But if we are not following certain norms, certain rules and regulations, definitely it's going to be create an accidents. In India, 80,000 people are killed in road accidents every year. This is a huge figure, children. Almost in India, about 80,000 people are killed in road accidents every year, which is 13% of the total fatality all over the world. Hence, road safety education is an essential as any other basic skills of survival. So, why this much of percentage of people are dying, or why thousands of people are losing their life? Because they are not following the road safety. They are not having a proper awareness about the road safety, how to use the road. Definitely it's a public amenity where everyone is using it, but they should have a certain education, certain rules and regulation which has to be followed by every user of a road. Hence, the Road Safety Week is observed in January every year. And throughout the country, throughout the India, first week of January is celebrating as the Road Safety Week. The theme of the Road Safety Week in 2006 was the road safety and no accident, to bring about awareness among the people how to use the road and how to follow the rules and regulations when while using the road. Every year, first week of January is celebrating as the Road Safety Week. Here you can see the road accidents, definitely damage, or it's a not only giving injury, even a loss of life also. What we have to do, do's and don'ts. Let us start with the do's. Drive if you have a legal license and have attained the age of 18. First thing, that the minority or the children should not use the vehicle, or below the 18 years they should not use the vehicle on the road. So the person, those who are having a legal license, that person only can use the road. Always walk on the footpath. Cross only at zebra crossing and at traffic signals only. So these are the certain rules which you have to follow when you are using the road or when you are on a road. Don'ts. Don't be impatient on the road and don't run on the road. Impatient, everyone have want to reach on the destination on a time, but because of the overtaking, because of overspeed, you have to avoid when you are on the road. Never cross the road at a corner, curve, as a motorist while taking the turn will not be able to see you in time. Pedestrians, those who are using by those who are walking on the road, or because of they are just crossing, or they have to reach to the another corner of a road, you have to be just try to be on a footpath, or you should cross it on the zebra crossing, and don't be have to cross the road from the sharp edges or the curves, because the bikers may be on the speed, they are unable to put a brake on a proper time. Here we are having a data of causes of road accidents in the year 2018. Various reasons are there: jumping red light, use of mobile phone while driving, drunken driving, wrong side driving, others, and speeding. These are the general causes of the road accidents. Now, rail accidents. Earlier, railway transportation appeared to be safe due to slower speeds, shorter trips, and lower density traffic. The most common type of rail accidents are derailment, which takes place due to lack of proper maintenance, human error, or sabotage. This causes huge losses to life and inflicts injuries and disabilities to many more. The transportation of various highly inflammable products like coal, oil, etc. also leads to accidents. Another accidents were the rail accidents. Though the speed was very slow, but it carries a huge number of passengers, as well as it's having a good trains also. So at that time, mostly because of a negligence of a human being only, such type of rail accidents will be happen because of the derailment, or will be having any sort of technical issues, or maybe they are not having a proper track also. So because of the such type of issues, the rail accidents occur, and this causes the huge losses of more life, because more of the number of passengers are using, or they'll be in a rail. So it created not only the injuries, even sometimes it is leading to a loss of life to many people. Another important reason is sometimes these good trains are carrying the highly inflammable products like coal, oil, and etc. If they are getting any sort of circuit or any sort of negligence by human being, it leads to the accidents, maybe in the form of fire broke out in a compartments and all that. Here you can see a rail accident where huge number of people will lose their life. What we have to do, do's and don'ts. At railway crossing, pay attention to the signal and the swing barrier. In case of unmanned crossing, get down the vehicle and look at both the sides of the track before crossing the track. So these are the some of the precautions by which we can avoid the rail accident or accident which were occurred by the railways. Don'ts. Don't get right to underneath the closed signal barriers and cross them. Don't stop the train on a bridge or tunnel where evacuation is not possible. So such type of precautions you have to take when you are using a railways. Common causes for train accidents. We have a list of a certain causes, general causes which leads to the train accidents. First one is malfunctioning train signals or lights, failing mechanics, inadequate maintenance of the track, safety gates not in place, crossing that are unprotected, negligence by the conductor, and the train or parts that are defective. These are the general causes of the train accidents, and it each year, every year, about 15,000 train accidents occur, and people can stop it because this is truly man-made disaster. Let us have quick recap, children. Today we have learned human induced disaster, road accidents, and rail accidents. Time for home assignment. Write some slogans to bring awareness about road accidents. Thank you.